Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm showing you our university group presentation from the Department Law and Justice. I am Munna Islam. In this video, you will see how we prepared and give a great presentation. We got 9.5 out of 10. My group members are Anika, Malek, Bahar, Masood, Shwe, and me Munna. Good teamwork made this possible. Now I will see how we made posters presentation. First, let's talk about the presentation. We made a simple handwriting poster and picture with the maps. We worked together, collect good information and made it easy to read. We divided our work among all of team's members so everyone had clear role. Our main topic was climate migration, which means people and animals moving a new place because of the weather change. Animals like zebras move to find food when the weather gets too hot. Sea levels are rising, so people in the Maldives might need to move to safer place like Hulhumale. Bangladesh heavy rain caused big flood in Sunamganj 2022, breaking thousands of and forcing people to leave. So we can stop by planting trees, saving energy and reducing pollutions. On the main day, we present with confidence and spoke clearly, looked at the audience and used the poster well. Our teacher loved our work and gave us 9.5 out of 10. Now we are adding pictures and maps to our poster show the real picture of climate migration. As we can see, we are pasting the map and photos of Maldives and Sunamganj, Bangladesh to show how floods and rising sea levels affected on real people. We also added animals photo like zebra because climate migration affect wildlife too. At the bottom we write simple solution like planting more trees and using clean energy. Putting all this visual together took a lot of time, but it made our poster very easy to understand. After finishing the poster, we practiced our lines together one last time. Now everything is ready. Let's head to the classroom and watch our presentation. Once more, this is the final looks of our poster presentation. Global issue named climate migration. We hope you all enjoy our presentation and learn something new from it. Climate migration is becoming one of the most important environmental issues in this world.
Due to climate change, rising temperature, floods, cyclones, droughts, sea levels are also rising, and other environmental disasters are happening, which forcing many people to leave their homes and move to safer places. This movement of people caused by environmental and climate-related factors is known as climate migration. Our poster highlights the meaning of climate migration. It causes real-life examples from different countries like Bangladesh example, Maldives example of Tulkuman, Bangladesh example of flood and river erosion. It represents people vulnerable due to climate migration and solutions for the vulnerable people due to climate migration. Our poster also shows three types of migration due to climate change, which are temporary migration, animal migration of Tanzania, Africa, and permanent migration. Due to the better understanding and representation of the poster, our team members, Munna, Bahar, Masood, Abdul Malik, Shoaib brother, and me, we divided into 4 groups. Group A belongs to Bahar and Munna. They will speak on animal migration. Bahar will speak on the topic, whereas Munna will give logical theory and statements related to it. Group B belongs to Abdul Malik, where he will speak on the temporary migration happening in Bangladesh due to the flowing of excessive rainwater from Himalaya, Cherokee, and Assam states of India. He will also speak about the causes of other migrations too. Group C belongs to Masood. Masood will talk on the issues of vulnerabilities of climate migration, sanitation problems, water and food problems, etc. Finally, Shoaib brother from Group D will also discuss the whole poster and the whole common topic of Maldives example presented in the poster. When people are moving from one place to another to live there permanently due to natural disasters and calamities or for other reasons for better and safer living and lifestyles is called permanent migration. When a migration happens for a limited time and short period, and the migrants return back to their places after the time, is called temporary migration. But when the animals are affected due to the natural disasters, climate changes and calamities, they migrate from one place to another place, one continent to another continent, forest areas for food, breeding, safety of life is called animal migration. Now, Group A of our team, Bahar and Munna will come and discuss on the issue of the animal migration and will give local theories on it. Thank you.
Now, I discuss what is animal migration. Animal migration is when animals move from one place to another place, seasonally for food and breeding or pattern living conditions. Now I will discuss one map where we see that Kalahari Desert and Tanzania and Kenya. Tanzania is there from Kalahari Desert and Kenya is from Kalahari Desert. And we know that average temperature of Kalahari Desert is 245 and average temperature of Tanzania is 28 to 30 degrees Celsius. And average temperature of Kenya is 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. And we know that 20 to 30 degree temperature is comfortable for zebra. Finally, we can say that Kalahari Desert the temperature is in the 40 to 45. That's why zebra cannot survive this desert. Tanzania and Kenya, temperature 28 to 32 and 25 to 36. So there is a comfortable for zebra. That's why zebra moved to Sahara Desert moved to Tanzania to Kenya. That is now Munda is described this.
Assalamu Alaikum everyone. I'm from Islam University, Department of Law and Justice. My friend Bahar has already introduced the animal migration. Now I will explain why is it important. Animal migration is not just a movement of animals one place to another place. It is actually survival animals to register their strategy. Animals migrate to find food, grass, and water. Also, animals need a better environment. According to this poster, we can see the map. The Kalahari daily temperature is desert 40 to 45 degrees Celsius. We can see the also Kalahari is beside in located Tanzania for 28 to 34 degrees Celsius. But zebra is preferred more comfortable 20 degrees Celsius and 30 degrees Celsius. Zebra is the too much temperature is 40 degree to 45% Celsius in zebra for too much. So, for example, zebra moves to Tanzania, Kenya, deserts for where is more water and grass and also food and better environment is most available. Therefore, animal migration is not just migration for very important because of it's very good for both animals also natures. As we can see the zebra migrate from the Tanzania. Every year Tanzania and Kenya zebra migrate very much. One main reason of this for this migration when the temperature is very high in water, the zebra, the Kalahari grass and water is also dry, some is also scared. So when the water is more hotter, zebra comes to Tanzania to Kenya. They migrate Kenya. It's fresh grass and water. Also, the better environment is most available. So, finally, animal migration shows us the real effect of climate migration. Kalahari desert of Tanzania and Kenya and most comfortable Celsius of the zebra. So, I also explained that what is the reason. So, finally, we can say that the animal migration is very important and real, which show us the real effect of climate migration. When the environment changes, animals also have changed their destination. That's all. That was the animal migrations, which was temporary. Now my friend Abdul Malik talks about the Bangladesh migration, which is also temporary. Thank you.
শেষনি শেষনি
First of all, I give a definition of temporal migration. Temporal migration is meaning one place to another place in the that is having off. Like for example, session numbers looking at charts, session numbers plot and plot are coming and some of houses are under the water. Then people are never live in flats. Then old live in the house. So this is the main temporary migration. So now I will discuss the some of point which is the climate migration. The climate migration is the causes of climate migration, which is the first point is climate change. Which is the very common because right now people are not taking some sort of condition. People are not careful about the rules like that. People making in restriction. People are making using the old plastic which is made increasing our CO emission. Another one is the restriction of people are to how they making the presentation as well as and last one is the boarding the process. So it is as the
So these kind of causes they are made the temporary migration and also they make causes of climate change. So due to particularly already this so now my friends use the method clarify the make full of result and causes of climate.
Your glass ions and glass number. When the progress university coming up in the state. I will say something about temporary migration, immigration, country, this picture shows that women and children who lost their home and they can move because of the climate
Thank you everyone. Now my friend India is
they are traveling by boat in this kind of a safe shelter. Shelter. People in Bangladesh, people are affected and flat, especially in Shangon. What is vulnerable? Vulnerable means being moved and raised during the disaster. Most vulnerable group. Most vulnerable group is first of all women, and second children, and thirdly elderly people. Why women are vulnerable? Because of their lack of safe and shelter, and lack of food and water and storage and their health and sanitation. Why children are vulnerable? Children are vulnerable because they cannot protect their themselves and their education and diseases, many diseases, affected many diseases. And why are elderly people vulnerable? Because they suffer difficulty in movement and physical illness and lack of medicine and health.
Funziona quello participation.
Interesting in the long shot. And now come my junior terms here. Thank you very much.
My topic, our topic in for presentation is climate migration. Now I discuss about the permanent migration which occur between Kunmal and other region of Maldives. The permanent migration means moving people or another kinds of animal one place to another place for living there permanently. One, we can see permanent migration between Gurgumal, which is a city of Maldives, and between the other cities of Maldives. 80% island of Maldives is located 1 meter above sea level, and Gurgumal is one city which is not above 1 meter sea level. It is upper than 1 meter, which is suitable for Maldives people lives. That's why Maldives government takes a decision moving their people in Gurgumal permanently, and that's an example of permanent migration. Many scientific organizations research Maldives is moving. Maldives is fall down into sea for increasing sea level day by day, because the polar ice transferred from water day by day and increasing sea level. That's why Maldives maximum island fall down into sea, and Gurgumal is one city which is up from other kinds of island. That's why Maldives government makes a decision, they transfer their people to Gurgumal. for climate change, and it's an example of climate migration because multi government moving their people permanently in global, and because of climate change, these kinds of migration occur. That's why we say that the multi people going to global is an example of climate migration. My team member B, Bahar and Munna said about animal migration which is occurs between Tanzania and Kenya. We know that Africa is many desert is in Africa. One of the most richest desert is Kalahari Desert, which is near about Tanzania. And the average temperature of Kalahari Desert is 40 to 45, and 20 to 30 degree temperature is comfortable for zebra. Because of high temperature of Kalahari, zebra moving Tanzania to Kenya, because Tanzania is nearest from Kalahari Desert, Kenya is far from Kalahari Desert, and Tanzania temperature is higher than Kenya. That's why zebra of Tanzania going from Tanzania to Kenya for highest heating temperature of Tanzania, and it's an animal migration which is occurred from climate change. That's why we said that it's another example of climate migration. We see 183,000 houses of tsunami guns destroyed by a flood which occurred in 2022. So that's why we only try adaptation. There are lack of chance mitigation and those other kinds of things like this. We only try adaptation. For example, we say that about tsunami guns, distinct and then migration, temporary migration, and they go there past living things. And nowadays, they adapted like those kind of flood which occurred in 2022, and so we can say that if since Bangladesh is a developed country, we climate change and climate action and
partially accurate. Most of our methods are adaptation, but there are some small scale mitigation measures in the adopted. Like if you plant trees, it's a mitigation measure because the plant will actually absorb the carbon dioxide and it will reduce the carbon dioxide emission. So it's a mitigation measure.
So we discussed about this. We discussed cause of climate migration, which is deforestation, and we said our solution. There are plantation is another solution, and mitigation is a part or portion of our poster presentation.
We cannot say that the Bangladeshi government or the are not actually taking any mitigation measures. So you can actually say that that's not enough.
Yes, okay.
ওকে ঠিক আছে তাইলে তোমাদের প্রেজেন্টেশন ঠিক আছে তোমাদের মার্কসটা আমি এখনই লাইভ বলে দিই ঠিক আছে ফার্স্টে একটু কমেন্টটা হচ্ছে আমি ভুলে যাব ওকে সাথে সাথে কোনো সমস্যা নাই না আমার মনে থাকবে যে যেটা বলতেছে তোমাদের ইয়েটা খারাপ হয় নাই এবং ইন্টারেস্টিং করছে আমি যে আগে আলোচনা করছিলাম আমি শুধুমাত্র হিউম্যান ইয়েটাই করছিলাম অ্যানিমেলটা আমাদের কাছে কোনো সমস্যা না এবং এটা এক্সামের টপিক হিসাবে তোমরা চিন্তা না করে এক্সপ্লোর করছো অনেক কিছু নতুন আছে এটা আমি ওকে আর আমি তো একটা সাইড দিয়েছি তুমি ওইটা জাস্ট তুলে দিলে আমি নতুন কিছু শিখলাম